Hey, it's Rexy and Bob.
I'm Rue.
I'm Miki.
And this is Windbreaker episode 7. So we've got 2 fights left. We've got right now. Sakura's finally going to fight.
Yeah, I'm so nervous.
Right now?
Yeah, it should be.
I thought they were debating. I thought we were debating whether he was going to be up next or not.
Oh, well, I mean, it's only his fight and Umeya's.
Umeya.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we were guessing last time if he would really be up, and we were guessing like the other guy's gonna jump in the middle and make him go first.
I can see that, actually.
That could happen.
It just gets tired of waiting.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So we'll see.
Either way, this should be a very hype episode.
Yeah, I'm so nervous. It's raining now.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Weather change. That means it's getting serious.
Yeah.
It's been like 10 minutes in their world.
Right?
But, yeah. Oh, maybe Flashback. Guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, like your time here. Please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, if you want to see the next 2 weeks, episode 2 weeks ahead, you can see it with the Patreon down below. So you can see other things. Anything uncut to the right or left. Like, there's going to be a timer on the screen so you can watch the whole thing. It's uncut. Thank you very much. We'll see you soon.
It's Flashback.
Yeah.
John?
Holding a jacket.
He's not wearing his usual stuff.
Someone was holding that guy's jacket.
Oh. Oh, he's next. Let's go, Jojo. Kill him! Guys, you're high schoolers, calm down.
One punch.
Better not be.
Try not to die. It had nothing to say. Those are prescription.
So nervous.
Alright, let's go.
Interesting.
Imagine he's super slow in everything he does.
Like a
He's just
grappler.
menacing.
Oh my god! He is a grappler.
Ooh, Sakura! You got taken. Gotta catch up. Let's get going. Oh no, I guess that wasn't fast.
Oh, that's scary. Yeah, he's just like, it's so blunt, he just goes right for you.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Oh wow, Sakura is not doing well right now.
Look at him.
Oh, they're both getting past each other.
Oh, Sakura is on the defense now. Oh, we got hit. But he just flips around midair. Oh. Oh, we caught him midair. Dang.
He remembers that.
Dude, that's lethal.
Just stepping on him. Oh! Dang, Sakura! Oh, we're gonna have a first loss?
人に好き勝手言ったり、かっこつけたり、それは力のあるやつにしか許されない。君が偉そうにできるのは強い群れの中にいるからでしょう。風鈴の傘が割れれば静かになるみたい。
How poetic.
一人じゃ何も言えないんでしょう。
He's always been alone.
No!
ちょっとまだ話の途中。
Oh!
確かにおめえの言う通りだ。自由は力のあるやつにしか与えられない。力がなきゃ自分なんて押しのけ。
Ooh, Oh, look, we got some wind out of him.
He can't take as much as the others, it seems like. Like a hit.
Yeah.
He's lived like a sister.
Yeah. If it kills me. Oh.
Needs to be faster.
Oh, he's got him on the back foot now. Kind of.
Those lands his kicks.
Yeah.
Those a kick. Oh, right to the chest.
Dang. Are we out now? Uh-oh. Yeah, I was gonna say you got him this time.
Okay, he might be out.
Yeah.
Nita is our emotions right now. The bully club. Oh, did he step on his finger? Or he?
Does he not see that way?
Oh.
He didn't.
He didn't know the
He didn't
situation.
know they were bullying.
Oh dear. They're in trouble. They're in trouble. They're in trouble.
They're already out.
They're in trouble. Trouble.
Well, you should have asked second in command. What the hell are you doing?
Oh, did he just break his neck?
I just realized he never took their jackets.
Next.
No, he's taking it. Yeah.
Oh. So they're not about bullying.
This is how it used to be. Nightlife.
I think it's the festival. There's a festival or something. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Just joined.
Okay.
I'll introduce you to the people you just beat up. Come on.
This is Paul.
Lifts him up.
Okay.
誰にも屈することなく自分を押し通す誓いなんだって。相変わらず人の話聞かないね。力は自由になるためのものなんだって。
To become free.
二人だけでチンクのとこ乗り込んでボッコボコにしたって話だろ。沼ちゃんの分までぶん殴ってきたよ。
Oh, it's payback. Aww.
Wow.
ありがとう。
力は自由になるためのものだってチームに入るとき教えてもらったでしょ。
He got slower over time, I see.
一番強い人は一番自由な人なんだってだよね。
うんうん。一番自由ってなんか楽しそうじゃない？亀ちゃんとどっちが先になれるか競争してんの。
長司は競争と言ったけど 俺はその気はさらさら
Can
なくて
imagine.
It's like, I'll just follow
He's
behind
just
you.
walking.
苦手だった俺が
Them is
Oh.
walking
教師とい
shoes.
るとみんなの輪に入れた
Just because of Choji, he could hang out with people.
楽しかった
So what happened?
Right?
自由になれた気がした中でみんなと
ねえ亀ちゃん俺頭取になったんだよね頭取って一番強
Yeah,
くて
disillusioned.
強いもんだよね全然楽しくないチーム全体が俺と同じくらい強くなればいいんだって
That's his way of getting friends.
And he's like, okay, let's do it.
みんなを鍛えるってこと
Nope.
こいつがシンクって奴らに襲われて
シンクまたあいつらが行こうジョージ
Yeah, that's the first beginning of kicking the down.
弱いやつはシシトーレンにはいらない
Yes. Jody's just crazy.
Yeah.
Because just like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
そうだよね亀ちゃん
Oh, look at the dark eyes.
Oh.
He was always crazy.
Yeah.
なんでそうなるのそんなことしたって強くは
頭取は俺でしょ俺が決めるの
Ugh.
わからないなら出てってよ
He didn't want to lose his friend.
He's his only conduit to any social circles.
Yeah.
ジョージの考えは俺からみんなに伝える皮を剥ぐのも俺がやる
Oh, he wants to do it instead of letting him do it.
だからジョージはみんなと笑っててよ
No.
泥をかぶると決めた太陽はみんなから愛されなきゃいけないたとえ自由になるための力でみんなを縛ることになっても
So it's like his mask he puts on. Uniform.
Yeah.
太陽がまだ顔を出すまで
Oh, because he wants him to be happy again.
Okay, that's well done. Well done. Oof. Getting slower?
Oh, he's getting hurt. Ooh. Gonna lose your friends. Omi-chan.
Yeah, he can take a hit now.
Yeah.
本気でやってねえだろへえそんなことをぶし当てる気ねえし蹴りを蹴る気もねえ
Oh, he's letting himself get beat up.
お前何がしてんだよ何がしたいんだろうね
Oh, discussion.
All right.
All right.
So first fight that doesn't end in one episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which
I was
I had
like-
a feeling at least one of these wasn't going to end in one
That makes
episode.
sense.
Yeah.
I mean, I was thinking that flashback was stretching for a while, a couple times there. But I mean, we could just start at the beginning. I mean, start off with a fight.
Yes,
You know?
he was
Right into it.
He had a little flashback and he zoned out, and then he zoned back in. He's like, "All right, let's get to it."
So we
Oh, sorry. He was like, "Let's get
get to it.
There you go.
And then the flashback, the first flashback we see later was that guy, the very first guy that got knocked out.
Yeah. Yeah. We could just talk about that first.
Yeah, sure.
So he thought, he's a cheerful enough personality that if he became leader, everyone would become cheerful. Not everybody is leader material.
No.
I mean,
he wanted his friend to be in charge because that also seems to be like what he thought he wanted. But yeah, I mean, yeah.
I was just gonna say he was looking for something that he couldn't get in being leader. He was looking for freedom. Honestly, he was just trying to figure out like what it meant to be a part of this group. Like I think we're gonna have to see his thoughts to understand where he's coming from, like what kind of scars he's trying to escape from.
Yeah, I don't think we'll get that far.
Yeah.
You don't
At
think
least
so?
not this.
Not this episode. Not with his fight. This fight. I mean, with his fight, because it is a conversation according to Umamiya. So if Sakura's having his conversation, I think Umamiya will have his conversation.
Oh, I was still on Joe.
Oh yeah. I'm saying we have to understand Tomiyama. Choji. We have to understand Choji more to understand like why he broke like that. But we see Joe was just following him and kind of dependent on his happiness for his own happiness.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he looks like they never fought once, which I was wondering how that happened.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I guess because they were supposedly racing to the top.
But Joe wasn't.
But Joe wasn't. He was
to.
just like keeping up.
Yeah.
Yeah, which makes me wonder is he potentially stronger than Choji and he just never tried?
Possibly.
Maybe. I would be unsurprised.
It's an interesting take on, I don't know, that archetype. I was really wondering how they're going to try to endear Joe to the audience. But I was like,
Good job.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Well
For a second there, for that backstory, I was like, this isn't really doing anything for me. And then it explained how Choji is his only connection to those people. He doesn't care about those people.
Yeah.
He connected to Choji for not for some reason, because Choji was like a ball of sunshine to him. But other than that, he doesn't care about these people.
Yeah.
Well, I shouldn't say doesn't care about these people. He doesn't.
He just
he's
doesn't
not
know how
friend
to
with these
connect to people.
Yeah.
He was adopted by an extrovert.
Yes.
And that is his life story. He doesn't know how to get adopted again.
Yeah. Also, his beginning introduction to the Shistorin, they were bullying.
Yes.
He obviously they ganged up on a single guy.
Yeah.
So it was probably not a good situation on their part.
Probably.
And he just happened to be stronger than them and beat them up.
Yeah.
And it didn't really introduce like a previous leader, so I think it's kind of like a similar situation to Furin, where just a bunch of people, there was no objective leader, and over time there was one.
Yeah, you're probably right. I was thinking there could have been a leader, but it wasn't as like structured. Like now these days everything's pretty structured, and they have like the hierarchy, but it probably wasn't like that. It was just like, listen to that guy.
Yeah, which kind of also explains Shistorin's entire role in this pseudo gang war, because I was thinking, how are you going to control territories when every single time someone loses you take away their jacket? Because Choji's not trying to run a gang, he's trying to make his friends group.
Yeah.
So it's going to end up just being 5 guys, but that'll be enough for him.
Basically. Well, we'll see actually, because like, has he achieved his ultimate happiness? Obviously not, because he's going around trying to cause trouble, according to them. He'd been going into places just like stirring up a ruckus.
Yes.
And looking for any excuse to start a war.
Yeah, and these Zinc guys brought them up twice, so they're like, if Furin's here, Shistorin's here, Zinc might be like over here or something.
On the opposite side.
Or maybe that's another gang we'll be dealing with, like in season 2 or something.
Yeah, they're probably just like seeding it first, because it's like, guys, this isn't the only place in existence.
Because Shistorin, the way they were talking about them before is like they're kind of like a really dangerous group against Furin, and then Zinc. First they're like, Choji and this guy, they went in and took on Zinc all by themselves, and then they also bring in this other guy who got beat up, so I'm thinking maybe they're trying to hint that Zinc might be like a bit stronger than Shistorin. Because also, the first time Choji came back, he brought back a flag, it's like, I did this for you, something Chan.
Yeah.
So it's like, they usually lose maybe or something to these guys.
Yeah. He did have like it happened like recently, like just now.
He was
had
just
the
like
bruises
black
on his
and blue.
face.
Yeah, so all this upheaval and whatever, it's like been a couple of weeks, maybe a couple of months. It seems like a lot, but again, they're high schoolers. This has not been a very long time any of this has happened.
Perhaps at most 1 semester.
Yeah.
Just
Quite possibly, because we know that our side is 2 years now. They've been without trouble.
Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, it could be a year for the other guys too. Who knows?
But even they were like recently, these other 2 came up in the leadership of this group. So.
Yes.
But I really do enjoy Joe's fighting style. I could tell when he like hunched over, I got like grappler vibes, and it seems like he wants to get into the ground and pound. Joe just keeps charging you. He doesn't give you any time to breathe, just keeps coming towards you trying to grab you. Very scary.
And apparently he's super fast.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll only stay this fast.
Yeah, I'm gonna see that I'm starting slow. Yeah.
But then, what's his name? Sakura started speeding up. He started keeping up.
Just quickly.
So Sakura is the type of protagonist that the more damage you deal is the more you release his inner power.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's the protagonist's ability.
He is apparently weak to wooden shoes, though.
That was crazy.
That was, yeah.
That's a weapon.
I was surprised that like he actually went for it. I was like, wow. Wow.
Stomp.
Basically, like 2 spikes
Into your head.
the back of your head.
It's gotta hurt.
That's death.
Yeah.
That actually kill you.
Yeah.
He had to break something. You know, either his nose or the back of his skull, hairline fracture.
Hairline fracture for sure.
Probably
Internal bleeding.
yes.
Yeah.
With
From that kick in the chest.
I mean,
I'm like, where's the hospital?
He was heaving.
Yeah.
He couldn't breathe.
Broken ribs.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Wow.
there's no hospitals for these guys. I had a theory pop up in my head when what's his name? Joe was like, let me pass on the news to the guys.
Yeah.
I think he said something else. So he's kind of being not osmosis. He's trying to like being in like middleman leader.
Yeah.
In trying to keep them good guys while keeping Choji happy.
Yeah.
I think he basically wanted them to see him as the bad guy instead of seeing Choji as the bad guy.
I know that too, but the reason I was thinking that is because how can he uphold no bullying while having this power of devotion thing that Choji wants, unless he had some sort of like talk with them, like, listen, this is what we're doing according to Choji, but if I catch one of you beating on a small person, I'm gonna beat you to a pulp. You know, something like that, where he's like, he has his own moral standards that he's putting to them, while they also have to listen and do the whole devotee of power thing.
Yeah, I don't know if it's quite that, but I think it's along those lines. Definitely. I think it's very, I'll say it because Choji, you can't communicate. Type of things.
Yeah.
I think Joe's essentially been the leader and enacting Choji's will in his own way, like you're saying, though.
Yeah. I'm feeling that's what's going on.
Yeah.
I mean, I was waiting for that explanation for things like the glasses or whatever, but it's actually kind of good. It's like the glasses, the tying up the hair, he's playing a character, essentially.
Yeah.
And when he went on stage and he threw away the glasses, he's no longer playing the character, and that's why he's weakening now. He's like, resolve's going away, because like, why am I doing any of this? He doesn't believe in any of this.
Yeah. He's taking the kicks and the punches.
And I think that's what snapped him, is when he had to go down there and beat up his own guys. It's because, like, is this what we've become? It's like, what is he fighting for?
Yeah. And those were his specific friend group.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was his original friend group that he just beat up.
And he didn't take their jackets. He immediately went to take the jacket of the new guy, who was a better fighter than both those guys.
Yeah.
He didn't go to take theirs initially.
Until he found out they were bullying.
Even though, of all people, they have the strongest argument for losing their jackets on their rules.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then we see, in the end there, after his flashback, he starts to lose his resolve, as you were saying. And Choji's looking like, what's going on with my friend?
Yeah, he looks like he's between angry and like, but this is Joe.
Yeah. I feel like I feel like what I hope is not going to happen. So what I hope is that Choji kind of gets confusion and starts to think more, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think he's going to get mad and just go kind of off the rails in his fight with Umamiya. Like he's kind of going to go crazy-eyed.
Yeah.
Like he was the first time beating up that guy.
Yeah, because if you look at it from Choji's perspective of trying to get guys who are strong as him to be as free as him, throughout this fight, he's getting more isolated. Everyone who was close to him or close to being as free as him is now gone.
Yep. Especially
That's
Joe
true.
now. Joe was the last one. Yep.
The last thing I wrote was Choji crazy.
Yeah, he is.
But I wonder what what Joe is gonna do now.
Yeah.
Because now he's
like, I don't know.
He's aware that he doesn't really want to fight,
Yeah.
and he's currently losing because he doesn't feel like dodging.
Yeah. And Sakura's not gonna like this. He's gonna, I guess he's gonna win, but it's not gonna be a satisfying win. Joe might just like not forfeit, but like
Wave the flag.
wave the flag and
That's
be like,
forfeit.
is that forfeit?
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
no, surrender. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, it's
Essentially
still a
forfeiting.
forfeit.
Conceding.
Concede. I don't think it's a forfeit.
Sounds different. Is it?
Where you're thinking of it like disqualified.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm thinking. Oh, forfeit. Okay. I get it now. Yeah. But yeah, I feel like it's going to be an unsatisfying win for Sakura. And I think that's probably the best way to end this fight because we can't have, like, supposedly guy as strong as leader get beat by Sakura in the first season.
I think maybe Sakura is going to be like, I don't want to fight anymore because you're not actually fighting, and then he steps off. Maybe he probably like in the recesses of his mind he's like, there's something going on with you emotionally.
Yeah, it's like,
but I don't want to admit that I have empathy. So I'm just gonna storm off stage.
Yeah.
That's it.
That might be
it. Me, it was also be very proud of him.
Yeah,
it's like you could see it in the way they're fighting. Like you had empathy there.
Yeah. And then Sakura will blush.
Good conversation.
Yes. Yeah, and he won't admit it.
No.
Yes.
No. Also, it could just be a combination of the wow moments and maybe towards the end there, Joe stopped trying very much, but it really does seem like Joe's not used to getting hit as much.
I noticed when you brought that up, I was like, you're right, because he is, and that has come up before, where people who are used to winning all the time, I think we talked about it last episode. The winning all the time, they're not used to taking hits and doing and like figuring out what to do when it's too hard. Mm-hmm. And is like kind of happening here, where he's never had to take hits that much. At least not for a while. He obviously has before.
Yeah.
But he's not, at least for a while, so maybe he's gotten a little soft.
Yeah, I'm very curious. I think if we see Sakura's backstory, he's just gonna get dusted his whole life.
Every time.
Like elite tier fighters. And that's why he comes here and he's already one of the strongest.
And why he can like do push-ups under his foot.
Yeah, that was happening.
I'm gonna tell you why they're wrong while I do push-ups.
What a Chad.
But so guys, thank you very much for being here. Guys, if you like it down here, please if you like, subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, if you want to see next 2 weeks episode 2 weeks ahead, the Patreon is there in the description. And also guys, if you want to see other shows like listen to Dungeon Apothecary Diaries, same thing for those shows. Thank you very much. See you in the city. Bye.
Bye. Oh, bye.
A special thanks to our patrons: Scalian, Brandon, Wills Willy Wills, Ichu, Psycho 6, Sawa, Alharion, Deli, Tion15, Eric Wang, Jack Frost, Kenneth Hines, Sunshine, Jania, ANFJ T Tyrone, Jason Foyt, Alex, Itzy Hogsfan, Jillian Tate, Rare, and Jamal Wilson.